YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're gonna talk about them hot Charlotte Hornets got cooled off a little bit against the Phoenix Suns. Suns beat them 111 to 99. The Hornets go back below 500. They're 32. Well, now they're 500. They're 32 and 32 and 18 and 15 on the road. The Suns is 36 and 27 and 21 and 13 at home. They played at home in this one. They play the Hornets again next month for the last and final meeting of the regular season between these two teams. They're going to play each other twice per year. Charlotte, they won the first quarter 30 to 28. They lost the second quarter 32 to 18, the third quarter 21 to 19, and they lost the fourth quarter 30 to 22 to lose this game by double figures, and they ended up scoring under 100 points. Miles Bridges got some good dunks in this one. In 29 minutes, he finished with 16 points. He went 7 to 16 from the field, but he also went 1 to 6 from 3 and 1 to 2 from the free throw line. They needed some of those to be baskets, but he just couldn't make them even if they was open. He did have 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers. He also had 3 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and was a -4 and plus minus. Musa was at his best when he was protecting the rim. Had some really, really good blocks in this one. Guys trying him, and he was like, nah, not going to happen. And he finished with 4 blocks, but he did finish 1 of 4 from the field for only 2 points. And he only got 4 rebounds. He did have 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a +5 and plus minus. But not one of his greatest games or best ones outside of the rim protection here and there. Brandon Miller kept launching threes. He finished 2 of 7 from 3 though. He also went 1 to 2 only from the free throw line. And he also went 4 of 12 from the field. So he didn't shoot the ball that great inside the paint or inside the or at the 3-point line. But he only finished with 11 points, and you're going to need more than that to beat a team like the Suns. He still did have 9 boards. That was the most on the team. He also did have 3 assists, and then he also had 2 turnovers and a block. He had 1 offensive rebound, and he did finish with 5 personal fouls. Had a tough time staying in front of people without touching or bumping them. He was a -16 and plus minus. LaMelo Ball, 33 minutes. He had 22 points. That led the team. He had it going all game. He just finished 4 of 12 from 3. He took some tough ones. He settled a lot in this one, and it didn't really work out as well as he needed it to. But he still ended up finishing 9 and 19 from the field, which isn't that bad. He had 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, and was a +2 and plus minus. And then Con Knipple, you would think that he wasn't even on the court sometimes throughout this game. 30 minutes for him, he finished with 15 points. He went 4 of 11 from the field and 2 of 8 from 3, but he still rounded out decently because he went 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He did get 1 rebound, 4 assists, and no turnovers. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a -1 and plus minus. Grant Williams, 19 minutes, 10 points. If you leave the man open, he's going to let it fly, and he has a good chance of making it. He only missed 1 shot today from 3 out of all the other attempts, and he also made his only free throw. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and a steal. He also had 2 personal fouls and was a -6 and plus minus. Ryan was finishing around the rim as he usually does. He ended up having 4 offensive rebounds that sometimes led to baskets, and he finished with 10 points in 19 minutes and shot 4 of 6 from the field and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He also was able to get a block, 4 offensive boards, 1 personal foul, and was a -21 and plus minus. Pat Connaughton shot a shot. He just didn't make it. Then he got a rebound, and that was it for his night. Besides having no personal foul and finishing as a +1 and plus minus. Kobe White airballed and missed a lot of shots in this one. In 20 minutes, that was the most minutes off the bench. He finished with 7 points. He went 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. Depending on how his jump shot is going, he can have good games or bad games. He can still drive and stuff like that. He's still a decent playmaker. But if his jump shot isn't going as well, he's not going to have as much of an impact on the team. And he didn't really have that tonight going. He did have 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and was a -14 and plus minus. Josh Green, 13 minutes, 3 points. He made his only 3, and then he missed. Well, he made a 3 and missed his other one. Then he also missed his only 2-point shot. He had 1 assist, no turnovers, and a personal foul. It was a -4 and plus minus. Trey Mann ended up missing his shot, and then he didn't do anything else but finish as a +2 and plus minus. Zion James played 13 minutes. He had 3 points. He made a three, and that was his only shot. He did have 2 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, one personal foul. All of his rebounds was offensive, and he was a -4 and plus minus. And you look at the Phoenix Suns, Royce O'Neal made a three, missed five other than that. But he still did grab 7 rebounds. That was the most in the starting lineup. He had 1 assist, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. You have to like the fact that he made plays on the defensive end, especially because the Charlotte Hornets really was confident against them offensively, and they've been like that against everybody. So they know it was going to be a tough game when they seen Charlotte as their next game. One offensive rebound for Royce, no turnover, no personal fouls, and a +9 and plus minus. Oso made his shot around the basket and missed the other two. He actually had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and no turnovers. He also had a block, 4 personal fouls, and was a +2 and plus minus. Not the greatest game from him. You want him to do a little bit more, especially on the offensive end. But the assist was the best thing for him to do right in this game. And the scoring just wasn't there for him, or he didn't like the shots he could have got. So he just played the team game and let somebody else do something with the ball. Devin Booker, 35 minutes, 30 points. That ended up being the most on the team. And then game high in this one, he went 7 of 18 from the field, 1 of 6 from three. But he went 15 of 15 from the free throw line. He's one of the toughest covers in the league because he's always testing your feet. He's always testing your mind. And since you never know what he's really trying to do, he can always use that to get to the free throw line or create enough space to where he's happy enough with the shot he's taking. And that's how good the guy is. And he, not only that, he can pass whenever you make a mistake. So you might think you're guarding him, and then he's finding the teammate from three and in the paint or even in transition from time to time. He's just that dynamic of a player. 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +11 and plus minus. Colin Gillespie was really their closer too. He ended up going 5 of 10 from three, hit some big ones in the fourth quarter, and he also went 8 of 15 from the field for 24 points. And then he had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a +5 and plus minus. Jalen Green, 30 minutes, 24 points. He went 8 of 19 from the field, 4 of 10 from three, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. There's a really good guy in this one, especially in the beginning of the first 2 quarters. He really was cooking and making it look a lot easier than they would like. And he was a good reason why they got off to a good start and stayed in the game. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal, one personal foul, and a +13 and plus minus. Haywood Highsmith, 21 minutes. He made one shot, and he also made 1 or 2 from the free throw line. Then he finished 1 or 4 from the field, or 2 from three. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and a steal. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a +19 and plus minus. You just want him to do a little bit more since he didn't do it in this one. You hope for the next one that he does. Ryan Dunn took his only shot from three, and he made it in 9 minutes. He only had 3 points, 1 rebound, no turnover, 2 personal fouls, and was a -6 and plus minus. And the guy that really stepped up off the bench ended up being Rasheer Flemings. He played 23 minutes and hit the open looks. He went 6 of 8 from the field, splashed in 4 of 6 from three. That was a good night for him. 2 rebounds, no turnovers. All his rebounds was offensive, 1 personal foul, and a +1 and plus minus. Kaman Malawash, 20 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field. He ended up having the most rebounds on the team, which was 9, which is really good for him. He also had 3 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and was a +10 and plus minus. And Amir Coffey played 5 minutes. That was the lowest amount of minutes for somebody coming off the bench for the Phoenix Suns. And he made his only shot and finished with 2 points, 1 rebound, no turnover, 1 personal foul, and was a -4 and plus minus. And then 79 field goals for the Suns. They shot 46%. 88 field goals for the Hornets. They shot 42%. 41 threes by the Suns. They made 39% of them. 45 taken by the Hornets. They made 33% of them. And then 26 free throws taken by the Suns. They made 88% of them. 15 taken by the Hornets, which is 11 less than the Suns, and they shot 67%. 40 rebounds for the Suns, 41 for the Hornets. Both teams had 24 assists. 6 turnovers for the Suns, 11 for the Hornets. That was too much compared to the Suns. 5 steals for the Suns, 1 for the Hornets, and then 5 blocks for the Suns, 6 for the Hornets. 10 offensive rebounds for the Suns, 13 for the Hornets. 30 defensive rebounds for the Suns, 28 for the Hornets, and then 17 personal fouls for the Suns, 21 for the Hornets. The Suns was just able to shoot it better from three. They was able to get to the free throw line more, make a better percentage. They had took smarter shots throughout the game. I feel like the Hornets settled. They took some tough ones. They found some easy ones too. But in the fourth quarter, they just went cold a little bit, and the Suns just kept bringing the fire, and they ended up burning them and diminishing them in this one, and they became the last team standing and got the win. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.